Humanity Advocacy Center, in the course of our work, we have discovered that these manipulative reports about Boko Haram's exploit against the government troop is so distressing as actual attacks on the people, because a lot of people have actually stopped going about their usual activities because of these malicious reports against the military formation of the country. Now, most of the people that we have spoken to in the course of our work, they were able to give certain accounts, because all this happened with the fear of these reports, which were found to be false. We have reviewed the prevalence of this trend of reporting, and sadly we've come up with the conclusion that they are promoted by newswires, networks, and publications that are directly or indirectly connected with foreign interests that actively pursue destabilizing the agenda of the country. What appears like objective and factual reporting of the war on terrorism in the country is in reality effective propaganda. It's apparent that these countries have not only left the group, they've actually pulled out from the initial agreement that Nigeria and the respective countries had in how to curtail the Boko Haram insurgency. Now, they've left the problem of this monstrous group for Nigerians alone by also allowing this group to train in their territories and also give them time to plan more attacks on the Nigerian soil. The terrorists, they've been allowed free passage to retreat back into these countries after carrying an attack on the Nigerian soil. This has left us wondering how much of the behavior of these countries is dictated by their colonial loyalty to France. Even as a member of the MNJTF, these countries have allowed the unrestrained flow of weapons from the Middle East and Libya to Boko Haram insurgents. It will be interesting to learn how these firearms could cross through their countries into the hands of Boko Haram without doing damages in their own territories. The interests of France in the Lake Chad Basin are well documented. Since the prospect of oil exploration in the region improved, the hand of France has become recurrent decimal in the terrorist equation unfolding in the region. Countless times we've seen situations where French nationals have been intercepted among the terror group. And you begin to ask, why are they always there? How did they find themselves there? Now, the news services of the French origin, like the AFP, have been strategic to Boko Haram, being able to release its video without the possibility of being traced. The impressions we have is that there's a sort of partnership or a relationship between AFP and the Boko Haram insurgents, which allows it to run its propaganda. The Newswire has equally perfected its report to present the terrorists as legitimate fighters, whereas the Nigerian populace are the victim here. So, but what we get is a reverse of the reality as being reported by AFP over time. The travesty of this situation is that AFP will never report criminals in such light when it affects